In graves and coffins.
Walking around like regular people.
You think you know the sixth sense? Think again. You may remember the line, "I see dead people." But I am here to tell you some strange and creepy secrets from the set. And here's a warning. Some of these may be downright unbelievable. Stick around because today we're revealing 20 weird facts about this classic movie you definitely didn't know.
I am so tired, Cole. I'm tired in my body. I'm tired in my mind. I'm tired in my heart.
Toni Collette's Midnight Wake-Ups. What if I tell you that the actress Toni Collette, who played Lynn Sear, wasn't just spooked on screen? During filming, she woke up in the middle of the night at the exact same times. These were 1:11 and 3:33 a.m. every single night. Creepy coincidence or some next-level ghostly method acting? Either way, I'd be sleeping with the lights on. The hospital ghost scene that got cut. M. Night Shyamalan originally filmed one of the most disturbing sequences in the movie. That's when Cole walks through a hospital and sees horrifying, disfigured ghosts screaming and howling at every window. It was so intense that even crew members reportedly felt unsettled watching playback. However, the MPAA warned that including this scene could push the film into an R rating, which would have dramatically limited its audience. Since Shyamalan wanted more people to experience the story, he reluctantly cut it. Imagine if it had stayed, though. I bet some of us have had nightmares for weeks. Bruce Willis versus Haley Joel. To help Haley Joel Osment cry on cue, his dad gave Bruce Willis a tip. His advice was to yell at him. So yes, part of Cole's teary breakdowns were not just acting, but a very real reaction every time Bruce was raising his voice at him. Do you think that's a parenting hack or therapy bill incoming? The title might be a lie. Do you ever wonder why it is called the sixth sense when the great philosopher Aristotle insisted humans only have 5 senses? Let me tell you a secret. Modern science says humans actually have at least 9. That includes balance, pain, time perception, even acceleration. So technically, Cole might have had the 12th sense. Doesn't roll off the tongue, though. Bruce Willis's $100 million payday. When The Sixth Sense became a box office celebrity, it wasn't just audiences who were stunned, but Bruce Willis was also laughing. All the way to the bank. Thanks to his contract, which included a hefty percentage of the profits, Willis earned a jaw-dropping $100 million for his role as Dr. Malcolm Crowe. This payday landed him in the Guinness Book of World Records as one of the highest-paid actors of all time. Haley Joel Osment's legendary audition. Haley Joel Osment's audition became legendary in Hollywood. When he walked in, the director was immediately struck by the fact that the young actor had dressed formally, wearing a tie, which made him stand out from other children. Then came the performance itself. Osment delivered his lines with a level of depth, emotion, and maturity far beyond his age. But the real catch was when he casually mentioned that he had read the entire script 3 times the previous night. That dedication and seriousness convinced Shyamalan that this was no ordinary child actor. In that moment, he knew Osment wasn't just reading lines, he was fully inhabiting the haunted world of the character. Breathing sounds everywhere. One of the creepiest yet subtle details of The Sixth Sense is that silence doesn't really exist in the movie. Shyamalan and his sound designers recorded human breathing and layered it into nearly every scene. Yes, even ones that seemed empty. Why? To subconsciously trick the audience into feeling like someone or something is always present. It's one of those invisible filmmaking tricks that doesn't just tell you there are ghosts, it makes you feel them around you. Creepy, right? Bruce Willis switched hands for the ring trick. Did you know that Willis is left-handed, but he learned to write with his right hand for the film? Why did he do that? Spoiler alert. He did that to hide the fact that his wedding ring was missing. If he'd written with his left hand, some keen watchers might have figured out the twist too early, and that would have ruined the plot. So the great actor learned a whole different skill to make sure the viewing experience is not compromised. If that's not commitment, I don't know what is. The birthday party bullying scene. Remember that heartbreaking scene where Cole gets locked inside the cupboard at a birthday party? It's one of the most terrifying moments in the film because Cole screams in genuine panic. Shyamalan directed it to feel as real as possible, and Haley Joel Osment's performance is so convincing that many viewers assumed he was actually traumatized. In truth, Osment hated tight spaces, and Shyamalan used that to his advantage, capturing raw fear on camera. Symbolically, Cole isn't just trapped physically, but emotionally from kids his age because of his secret ability. It's both a horror moment and a heartbreaking reminder of what it feels like to be different as a child. M. Night's cameo. Like Alfred Hitchcock, Shyamalan loves sneaking into his own films. In The Sixth Sense, he plays the pediatrician treating Cole, which means that technically, Haley Joel Osment got ghost advice from the actual director. That's efficiency. Let us know in the comments if you were able to spot him, or were you too busy eating your popcorn? A script rejected over and over. Despite its brilliance and success after release, Shyamalan's script was initially rejected by several studios. Some executives thought the ghost twist was too weird. In hindsight, those same execs probably wake up at 3:33 a.m. regretting their choices. Osment beat 5,000 kids. Let me take you all the way back to the casting process. More specifically, the struggle of casting the perfect Cole. This role wasn't easy to land at all. While over 5,000 kids auditioned, Haley Joel Osment won because of the way he showed his emotional depth at such a young age. Hollywood kids, are you taking notes? This is your sign. The ties, tears, and reading the whole script apparently work wonders. A real car crash scene. The emotional scene where Cole confides in his mom during a traffic jam was filmed with an extraordinary level of realism. Instead of using a green screen, Shyamalan staged actual car wrecks on a Philadelphia street, shutting down traffic for hours. Real vehicles were flipped, dented, and scattered across the road to create an authentic crash site. Toni Collette and Haley Joel Osment then delivered one of the film's most powerful scenes inside that carefully crafted chaos. The choice to go practical rather than digital added weight and made the scene unforgettable to this day. The color red's hidden meaning. Ever notice how red pops up in important scenes? From the doorknob to Cole's tent, red symbolizes the presence of the supernatural. Next time you watch, play Ghost Bingo with every red object. Remember that the winner gets nightmares. The temperature drop effect. When ghosts appear, the characters suddenly get cold. Shyamalan created this effect with subtle sound cues and lighting tricks, not just dialogue. So if you ever feel a chill while watching, don't worry, it's just the film. Probably. The movie's secret working title. Before audiences knew it as The Sixth Sense, the film carried a very different working title: The Sight. This early name reflected Cole's unusual ability, but it lacked the mystery and haunting tone Shyamalan wanted. The Sight felt too direct, almost like a standard supernatural thriller. When the studio and Shyamalan tested the title, it didn't spark enough intrigue. By changing it to The Sixth Sense, the film gained a psychological and philosophical edge. It wasn't just about seeing, but about perceiving beyond human limits. The phrase itself questions what exactly is the sixth sense and who has it. A masterstroke in marketing, I say. Osment was only 11. Haley Joel Osment was only 11 years old during filming. His professionalism and immaculate performance shocked everyone on set. At just age 11, when I was still scared of the dark, this kid was fully acting out mind-blowing scenes in the dark and doing it as perfectly as possible. Big difference. Willis took the role as punishment. Are you ready for a juicy Hollywood backstory? Bruce Willis didn't even want to be in the movie at first. He had clashed with Disney after backing out of another project, and as part of a legal settlement, The studio forced him into a 3-picture deal. One of those projects turned out to be The Sixth Sense. Imagine being punished by being handed a role that would earn you $100 million and cement your place in cinema history. Ironically, the role of Malcolm Crowe is now considered one of Willis's most iconic performances. It's proof that sometimes the movies actors don't choose end up being the ones audiences remember forever. An alternate ending was filmed. In addition to an alternate name, there was also an alternate ending. Early drafts had Malcolm moving on in a more traditional ghost movie way, but Shyamalan cut it because he wanted the emotional punch of the wife scene. Wise choice that continues to wreck audiences today. Spoiler alert. The twist almost leaked. The movie's big secret is that Bruce Willis was dead the whole time, and it was nearly spoiled before release. Disney kept the script under lock and key, with fake pages distributed to prevent leaks. Can you imagine X, Twitter, in 1999 if spoilers had gotten out?
But I do my little magic shaking. Now it's in my right hand.
Wrapping up 20 weird, creepy, and jaw-dropping facts about The Sixth Sense. From Bruce Willis's $100 million punishment to breathing sounds hiding in every scene, this movie is way deeper than it looks. If you enjoyed these secrets, don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button right now, and you will soon receive more spooky facts about your comfort watch.